Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am actually going to make detergent. I used to make it all the time. I haven't made it in a long time. So I figured, hey, let's make it together, see how it goes, and yeah, tell me if it was like any good. I have an old recipe for detergent and I'm gonna make some today. As you can see, I usually use 7th generation. I'm pretty organic with my detergent anyways. And it goes. And that's because I have very sensitive skin. It's horrible sometimes, because my skin breaks out. And apparently I'm having some type of allergic reaction to all the additives and chemicals that's in the detergents nowadays. Actually, what's funny is Tide used to be my most favorite detergent, so I was pretty surprised when I couldn't use it anymore. I just wanted to give you an idea of what I'm using. I'm using this bucket to help me mix everything. I'm gonna grab a pot to put on the stove in a minute to show you how I actually melt this soap here and then add these ingredients to it. These two here I am just using to put my soap that I've made into, okay? Usually it's nice to have like a really large container to put everything into, but since I have a small one, I'm going to use two small ones. Sorry, I'm so raspy today. So all right, let's get to it. I have olive oregano, and that's because I'm an olive oregano freak, and I feel like it'll kill any infections that may be trying to get in my skin from my surroundings. So I'm going to add that to my detergent, and I'm actually going to go ahead and grab my lavender oil as well, and you add that for scent. At the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and give you the recipe, or I may just go ahead and place it at the bottom. Okay? If you are excited about this video as much as I am, like and subscribe. Let's get to it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. First thing you want to do is just grab a small pot, put it on the stove, bring it to a boil, and if you have your bucket, just go ahead and put it on the floor or just somewhere nearby, out of the way. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting all of my ingredients that I'm going to use to make my detergent in the bucket. So I am just making sure that I don't have too much water in there, so it's not hard for me to get the ingredients, my mixture, from the bucket into my containers, because I have obviously put way too much in, and I had to dump it so that it was more feasible. So while I am, sorry you guys, to make it quicker, we're just not going to be able to hear all of the great things I'm just discussing. But I have my borax, and I'm going to use 1 cup of borax for the mixture, and I am going to go ahead and fill it up all the way to the top, and I'm going to dump that in the bucket. So 1 cup of borax into the bucket, ta-da, fill to the top. And then I'm going to take the same container and use the Arm & Hammer washing powder and use the same cup and fill that up to the top. 1 cup of washing powder as well. Ta-da! Dump that in the bucket. Now I'm going to take a 1/2 cup of the Arm & Hammer, and we're going to put that in the bucket as well. Ta-da! Fill it up to the top. And throw that in your bucket. And there you have it. All your most important ingredients already there. And as you can see, that was a 1/2 cup. I just want to give you a quick glimpse. Now I'm going to make sure my soap is into the pot because it should be boiled. So now that it has come to a boil, I'm going to, just so you know, I added, that's my lavender oil. I'm going to put that into my mixture so that my detergent has a really nice smell. You can use whatever essential oils you like. I'm also going to add the olive oregano, a little touch of that. You can add whatever you like. You want to make sure that your soap is boiled, and not just boiled because it's not an egg, duh, but you want to make sure that your soap is completely melted, okay? It has to be totally melted down so that it can combine into your mixture of borax and Arm & Hammer washing powder to complete your detergent. Okay, so I'm just giving it a good stir because sometimes it's just sitting in there. It just needs a little bit of stirring, and you want to continuously stir it throughout the process while you're waiting for it to melt. Go ahead and bring your bucket onto the counter so we can go ahead and add it together. You want to also make sure that you stir your mixture in the bucket. Stir it really good. When you first start stirring it, it'll feel really gritty, and you just want to stir it until you feel like it's smooth. Just smooth. I know, I'm a goofball. What am I laughing about? Who knows? Just keep stirring it. Stir it, stir it, stir it. Dun, 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 dun. It may take 5 minutes. It may take 5 minutes or so, but just keep stirring it down. Stirring it down, stirring it down, stirring your bucket, stirring your soap. And just do that for a few minutes. And when it's ready, we're just going to go ahead and mix everything together. Don't get worried if it feels like your soap isn't melting. It will melt. Just stir it. Just a little bit more. Almost ready. Let's just say you think it's melting, you're ready to pour, and as you're about to pour, you notice you see some soap still floating in there. Don't worry, just put it back on the stove for a minute or two and make sure that all the soap is melted. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna mix mine together because it's ready. Into the mixture in the bucket. I'm telling you guys, this is it. This is my detergent. I'm done. All right. You just want to put your mixture into your containers. Abracadabra. We are finished, people. We have washing detergent. Once you have these filled up, ta-da, feel free to fill them to the top and you are ready to wash. Thank you for watching my video on how to make detergent to wash your clothes. Ta-da! Okay, anyways, like and subscribe this video, you guys, if you want to see more videos of me doing me and saving money from time to time. Just organic stuff or whatever it is that Angel does, you know, because Jetty, she does everything, you know. She has learned so many things. She's doing things all the time. So, you know, you just like my video, subscribe. Let me know if you thought my soap making was horrible. And if you have any advice on how I should make it in the future, or if you want to share a recipe that you use when you make soap, or whatever, just make it, put in the comments below. And if you have something nasty to say, you know what they used to say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say nothing at all. We don't need that here. We don't need that. My washer and dryer can handle it. And yes, I have used this recipe in smart washer and dryers, and it is fine. They have never been damaged. And in regular basic washer and dryers. So anyways, happy washing. Thanks for stopping by.
We gon' pay the price no matter the cost. It might feel like you're losing, but you ain't lost. The truth weigh heavy, keep